What up guys, Richard here, and for the first time ever, I am actually going to give you a second updated look at one of my deck profiles. This is the final tested version of the Shaddoll deck that I will be using in regionals and other tournaments. This is the most consistent variant that I have seen and played, and I got rid of a lot of the cards that I actually didn't think I really needed, like the Book of Tayu. I knew I didn't need it. I just didn't know what else I could have thrown in there, and now I think I actually built a deck that everyone will appreciate. So without further ado, let's get on with this deck. Start off, we're sticking with BLS and Cephalon. I added in Dark Arm Dragon, the two black and white dragons. They add each other. You banish a dark and or light, depending on which one. Special summon them. One Eclipse Wyvern for the dad. Two Fearless Lightsworn Archers. You can summon him or her from Mathematician's Effect whenever it's sent to the graveyard, and you tribute it to pop a monster on your opponent's side of the field, and then you mill 3. Get some of your plays off. Really good against a mirror match. Things like that. And this also gives me a lot more light monster opportunities. I did actually downgrade how many Shaddolls I actually am using. I'm only using 2 of each. I'm using 2 Beast, 2 Dragon, 2 Lizard, 2 Hedgehog, and 2 Falcon. It's really all the amount you need. If I were to change anything, I would probably just take out the Wyvern and maybe, if anything else, 1 Mathematician and add in another Dragon and Falcon. For like special, just to have a couple extra targets. But other than that, you really just don't need anything else. This is all the monsters you need. In fact, I probably actually do have too many monsters. I should probably actually only max out at 21. If I wanted, I could take out the Cephalon and the Eclipse Wyvern if I truly wanted to. But I think this is pretty consistent the way it is. For spells, we have stuck with the Dark Hole, because Dark Hole still tested pretty well, especially whenever I got backed up and needed to stall for a turn. Triple Shaddoll Fusion, double Soul Charge, Foolish Burial, and 2 MST and 2 Super Poly. That has not changed. And finally, moving on to the traps, we're stuck with, as they renamed it, 3 Sinister Shadow Games. 2 breakthrough skills in place of those Veilers that I had before, and this also is, like I said, good against mirror match. I basically made this deck to help not only with the new decks coming out, but as the best mirror match deck I could possibly come up with, because this deck moves so quickly. You will run out of targets as fast as you can blink, just by mirror matching. And stuck with 1 Solemn Warning. Extra deck has not changed. It's not changed at all. Although the Silent Honor Arknight may or may not have been in my last video, I cannot seem to remember. However, if it wasn't in there, it's in there now. And I also did take out the Black Rose for the Arknight Magician. Basically, I'm going to run Black Rose in tournament until I am able to buy an Arknight Magician. You can sub either one out. Arknight Magician is actually a little better variant because you can actually get some more plays off, and every Shaddoll minus the 1 fusion are all spellcasters. Now for the side deck. The side deck has changed slightly. 1 Maxi, 2 DD Crow, switched out Soul Release for Majesty's Fiend. I know a friend of mine, he actually mains Majesty's Fiend in this deck, which I actually did question a little bit. I mean, granted, it is Majesty's Fiend, and when you have Majesty's Fiend on the field, you don't need anything else. But it kind of just seems a little over excessive. And so that's why we're side decking it. We are stuck with the 2 Mind Crush and the 2 Curse Seals. 2 Royal Decree. I did actually play a couple of Chain Burn decks recently, so I actually feel the need to keep this, because Chain Burns are now more trap heavy than anything. Light Imprisoning Mirror for that Satellar Knight play and all those other things. And Imperial Iron Wall for the stuck-up Boogene player. And then there you go, guys. The completed Shaddoll deck. Hope you guys enjoy the deck and have fun at the next year's regionals for 2015.